Hey guys, hope you're having a great day today. All right, today is Friday in our household. And to be honest, I wasn't even gonna film today. I was gonna film yesterday and then share it today in today's video for you guys, but I did not get to do that yesterday. Yesterday was a very good, relaxed home day. Like I said, I'm working on a new schedule for myself, and so yesterday I ended up filming all my videos for the week next week, all the extra ones, and then we just sat and talked and played and spent some time with the kids, all the good mommy things, which was really, really good. So today is Friday and it's my working days, which means I'll be at my computer most of the day, but I'm gonna film different things that I'm gonna do. I've started laundry for the day to get it going, and Lauren has the kids today, but she will put everything, all the laundries away. And then dinner, I'm gonna make dinner tonight. That's something I wanna do for the camera. I was like, Lauren's like, well, I can do it on camera for you. I'm like, that's okay, I don't mind making dinner. So I'm gonna make fried rice, beef fried rice today, and egg roll in a bowl. So I'm going to share that with you today. We're going to have some grilled cheese and tomato soup for lunch today, so I'm going to make that homemade as well. So I'll share that, what we're going to do with that too. So I thought I'll throw food in here today. The little bit of cleanup, there's not much. We ran the robots last night. Dishes are done. They're stacked over here nice and tall. Kids will put that away. What I do for today is Lauren will do the school with the kids, and then she will have the kids do the extra chores, which is not a whole lot. It's dishes, laundry put away. I think downstairs they're gonna run the vacuum and then maybe wipe the floor. Actually, the robot will wipe the floors. Up here, maybe wipe the floors. But it's not a whole lot of stuff, but just stuff that they can do, on their own today, and then do their school as well. And so for me, I'll show you a little bit of what I do on my day today. Today's kind of like my get ready for next week kind of video. So I'll probably sit down and plan a few things for next week, and I'll show a little bit of how I do that, but it'll be good. So, all right, so I got my letter board. This was a good thing. Autumn did this one for me. Be at peace among yourselves. 1 Thessalonians 3:13, and this was a good one about be at peace among yourselves. Do you have a peaceful home? Maybe, maybe not. If you do, awesome. I didn't have a peaceful home at one time in my life. No, my home was chaos. It was crazy. It was loud. It was not peace in it. And you've heard it said that the center of the home revolves around the mother, and it's how if mom ain't happy, nobody happy, right? But it kind of does go back to that. And it's not that the mom isn't happy, because the dad can come home and be angry and create frustration in the home too. But a lot of how your home is and your atmosphere is how you set it up and how you relate in your home, right? If mom is always stressed and crazy in a good way, because I can get crazy too. Crazy in a stress, out of control way, that's a better word. The home can be chaotic, right? If mom's yelling and screaming all the time, that doesn't create much of a peaceful atmosphere. It starts with you meaning whoever wants to set the tone of their home. I know myself, I can't make everybody be happy. It doesn't work. I have teenagers with hormones. Oh yes. I have husbands and they wake up cranky. Oh yeah. I can wake up cranky. It can happen, right? You can't control everybody, but you can control how you respond to the situation in your home. I know for myself, okay, I get up, I'll do my thing, and I know that when I have teenagers coming up, I am expected a few things out of them sometimes, that they do get emotional and they do have hormones and they do get up and down. So to an extent, I allow a little bit of a negative attitude, and oh, I'm sorry you feel that way today, or I'm sorry you feel bad this way. And when they come against me with something negative, you let a little bit of it slide, and you just, okay, smile and just, well, I hope your day is better. When they come at you a lot with it and it doesn't stop, there's a time to sit down with them and say, hey, this is not appropriate, and you can't just act like this all the time in the home. Not fair to everybody, not fair to people around you for you just to be spouting up how you feel all the time. So there's a time to come to that, but there's a time that you just kind of ignore and let a few things slide. Same thing with husbands. Husbands sometimes wake up cranky moods. Wives do too, so we do the same thing. You smile, and you just go out the door. My husband and I have the Eeyore syndrome. That's our favorite thing. I told him I need to get him an Eeyore, and get an Eeyore that I stick right here. I put it next to him in his thing, or stick something on his little man bag. And so, because it's easy to get into that syndrome. And so I'm gonna find me an Eeyore toy is what I need to do. And so I can joke about that now, but at one time it was like, oh my gosh, you're complaining, stop complaining. And it's not complaining, it's more of concern of life, and because he was responsible to take care of the home, financially do all those things, and that is a workload and it is a burden to bear. And so now that we can say, hey, the Eeyore syndrome. And so I know we started yesterday, we were sitting there talking, and he already started going, and I was like, honey, and I stopped and I smiled, I said, Eeyore, and he's like, and then the kids were around, I'm like, all right, kids, make the noise, and they all went, and did their sound. And so we can joke about it and laugh, and he's like, I know, you're right, honey. And so you have to make it light. You have to make it, because if you take any of that tart and you start getting it inside of you, it's just going to make you get bitterness and get anger towards your spouse. You don't want to do that. You want to make it light. You want to make positive, so that we can bring positive changes in the home. The same thing with myself. I know if I start getting negative, he looks at me and he's, hi, and he starts saying things to me like, why are you acting so nasty? Or why are you being so this way? Or why are you so short? But when he comes at me and says, honey, did I do something wrong today? Did I do something to make you angry? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm just tired today, or I woke up feeling this way today, or whatever. It's the way you respond to one another. Communication is a huge, huge thing to preventing the anger and frustration. Same thing with your teenagers. When they're having those bad days, find out why. Like, how come I can see that you're really mad. Why are you mad? What is making you feel that way? Talk and find out. Don't accuse. Don't start yelling back. Don't start getting mean. Don't get real spiteful back. Don't get sarcastic back. It doesn't do anything but keep that anger and frustration going. You want to have peace. The Bible says, be at peace among yourselves. So we want to have peaceful homes. Create peace. When someone comes against you, realize it's probably not you. 99% of the time, probably not you. All of the surroundings around them and their situation, and you are the one they're spouting off to. Be glad that they can spout off to you, because that means that they care enough about you to come to you. It's wrong, and they should learn to work on that themselves, but I'm sure that you do the same thing to other people when you're feeling bad, right? We got to learn to work on that peace inside of us and taking it to the Lord, our problems, so that he can deal with them, not everybody else around us, right? Bring that peaceful atmosphere to your home. I talked this week, we're doing the yesterday's Left Stuff More Life Challenge was about lowering your voice. This is a great thing about being peaceful in your home, lowering your voice in your house. We'll try this today. Don't scream and yell when you need kids' attention in your home. Bring your level down and just talk quieter in your home. It brings such much better of an atmosphere in your home. It's still gonna be loud and chaotic. We have a lot of kids, our house is loud, but try to bring that level, that toneness down, and it creates so much better in your home. So, you guys ready for today? All right, so I'm not even sure what I'm gonna film today, but I do know the little things I need to do. Wipe the bathrooms, make my bed, probably put my laundries away, and then I'll be some food prep today, because I have bananas over here that are around, and I need to put those in the freezer, and then I'm gonna do food and get up tomorrow's dinner. I'm not sure what else, but we'll bring you along for a busy day, a Friday. I won't have to do so much with the kids today because Lauren has them, but I'll do a lot of my own work, and I'll show you what I do today. So you guys ready for a good Friday? I'm ready. All right, let's get going with our day. Let's roll. All right, so one thing I'm gonna do is we have sausage breakfast balls. I made these like 2 months ago in the freezer. We still have some and never ate them. So I'm actually gonna bake them and make them, and the kids might eat them for breakfast, or someone else might grab them for snack or whatever, just to use these fragments of. Okay, before everybody gets up and they get in the kitchen, I'm gonna get in the kitchen and do a little bit of stuff. So I'm just gonna wipe up, clean up, put my coffee stuff away, and then I'm gonna put bananas in containers and freeze them, and we'll make smoothies or something with them today.
How much I love you. You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
All right, so I got the chores that I wanted to get done today. I'm waiting on a load of laundry, and then they will put away dishes. They will do downstairs. They will fold towels. I actually have to wipe the boys' bathroom. I didn't do that one, but this is Chocolate Monkey milkshake. So I just put a bunch of bananas, cocoa powder, coconut sugar, and what else did I put in here? Peanut butter powder. So this is it with the little sausage balls. So good. So easy breakfast. Jensen's having cereal. We still got leftover cereal. So I'm gonna go wipe the bathroom. I forgot about that room.
This moment, can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
All right, so did the bathroom. Waiting on about probably 10 minutes worth of the dry, and the laundry will be finished and I can put my stuff away. I'm gonna get out the school for next week. That's something I do on Friday. I'm trying to leave my weekends open, like no work at all on the weekends unless so we can go hiking or do something like that. So I'm gonna go get a little school over here so I can lay it out for next week.
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow.
All right, so for our kids, most of the time, it's more one-on-one school until they're about into 4th grade. When they're about 4th grade, they can do a lot of their bookwork on their own by themselves, I found. But before then, I really like to sit with them pretty much through every page, everything, to make sure that they get those basic concepts down. And so we do their workbook pages I get out. We do school 4 days of paper school a week, and then the other ones are hands-on, things like that. And these aren't just the only things they do. It's like we'll do some writing as well. And then we're also, I got a bunch of books in the library. We're also doing our storybook. We're reading the Sunshine Promise. That's a good book. And then I'm reading my friend Jennifer on here on YouTube. I do a home ec series, and I think it's great. It's for older kids, but she has this connoisseur of kids. It's Jennifer Scott. Let me check this one out. This is great. Okay, so I remember back in the day getting like a life skills book for a kid. Sometimes when you're so busy teaching them school stuff, like you forget the basic things. And I'm not saying everybody does, but I know like there's certain things like don't burp in public, and how to set a table, how to eat properly, how to say please and thank you, how to write a thank you letter, how to, do different things that are real basics in life. But sometimes we overlook them because they are so basic. And I found that not a lot. I found that in some homeschooling homes that sometimes they're so busy teaching all this school stuff that you so forget like life skills. And life skills are what is really going to set your child apart and make them successful in life, right? That's why we do a lot of hands-on, a lot of like, what do you enjoy? And that's what we're going to focus on kind of schooling. And so this is one of the books we're going over right now from Jennifer. Really cool because it's written for a younger level, which is great. I have my older ones do one, and it basically reviews a lot of this, but more on an older level. But a great thing for younger kids. So we're going through this right now. I know Autumn is going through, she's reading about 50 states. So she picked out another book from the library, Alabama. That's what she's reading on right now. And then we do a lot of reading books, the Bob books, those kind of things that we go through. We get those all at our local library, which is awesome. So all I do is put my papers back over here. I have them all separated, so I know that each day what we have to do, and I just sit down with the little ones and we work individually. You've seen me do that, and we go through those. So I'm gonna put these over here. And I usually try to keep the kids' library books over here because when library day comes and I return everything, sometimes things get forgotten and I'm like, I forgot to return this and this. So we have a really good library. Ashley's so awesome. Every time she checks on my books, she checks my cards to see if there's anything due, and if there is, we kind of renew them if we have to. So that works good. I put the kids' school out over here so that Lauren can do that with the kids today, and I think I am done. Am I done? I'm looking around. I think all my household stuff is finished except the laundry. Let's go check the laundry first. All right, so I'm in here now. Let me see, is this gonna work? I think the lighting's good. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put away laundry. One thing I don't have to do anymore is put my husband's laundry away. I don't mind putting laundry away, but for those of you that think that you have to do everything your entire existence of life, you know what? I think the number one key is check your heart, right? If you're doing it out of grudgingly, like, oh, I gotta put his clothes away, I gotta do this. My husband and I he worked all the time, supplied the income, and that was wonderful. I stayed home, so I just took care of the house things. There's nothing wrong with that. But now our roles have been reversed. He's home now, which is great, and we're both working, which is really cool. So we're both able to supply the home with income, and so our roles have changed, and it's pretty crazy. And so I don't have to do everything anymore. Like today, he made the bed. I was like, honey, I wanted to film you making the bed. I thought that'd be quite funny, but he had already got up and came out and made the bed. So he's doing great at it. Folds clothes, puts them all away. He's like, honey, I'll put your clothes away. And I'm like, honey, you don't have to do that. And he would, which is awesome. So I am just gonna put mine away. But for those of you that think that things are never gonna change in your household, not that I hated doing laundry or any of that, but if you're holding on to things and you just think that they're never gonna change and life is always gonna be the same, like, I am so shocked at how my life is turned out, like, already. It's crazy. It's like, okay, all those years of working and doing things, and now I'm like, wait a minute, I got a little bit of a break here. And so it's just good. God is good. So I got my little tiny pile of laundry, which is awesome. I'm gonna leave his here. He will put his away. He likes his all folded nice and neat. I don't care if my underwear and socks are not folded. I will just throw those in the drawer because that's not a big concern for me. It's like towel folding and cups in the cupboard. Those things don't bother me. And so, but some people like them nice and neat folded, so he can do that. So mine, I just grabbed my whole basket here, which is great. All right, so I'm gonna put mine all away in here. Most of my shirts and stuff I hang up to dry, so I won't have to put those away. But I do keep my tank tops. I don't hang those up anymore. I used to, but I'm like, you know what? I can just fold those and put those away. So I just put mine in their drawers here. My pajamas go in a drawer. My leggings go in a drawer. And I use the cube shelves. Lauren had given me one of hers that she didn't need, and so that's what I use. And it works out really good. I try to, when I put my socks away, know that all the matches are there, so that when I don't have too many mismatched socks, but it doesn't always happen because things do get lost. So this works out really good. Awesome, lots of leggings. When you're picking out your wardrobe, try to keep a lot that are the same. Like, I have a lot of different clothes. I used to use like just certain colors and that's it, but I have changed over the years. But like I keep my like leggings all black. I have a few different colored ones that we'll use for like exercise and that, but if it was for my choice, I get everything black just to use the same color. It matches everything. I try to do the same for my girls, so that everybody just has the same. It's easier to match. You don't have to worry about finding a pink pair of leggings or a white pair of leggings. And it just is good. All right. I'm gonna spray me some more. I love this. Scent is blueberry shortcake. Love smelling like a cookie. Some women like perfume. I like some perfumes too, but most of the time I like the light fragrances. So I'm gonna smell like a blueberry shortcake because I love strawberry, or I love shortcake, and I don't really love blueberries, but the smell of it is so good. So, all right, see, chores are done. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to my desk and show you what I'll do over there. All right, so I'm gonna sit at my computer now and get my work done. So I have a list, what I've been doing. I just started last week. No, actually started this week. 2 weeks for you guys, but just a week for me. I have my planner. Anything that I have to do, like computer related, office related, YouTube related, blog related, I write it on my 2 days that I have Lauren. And so what I do is those days is when I sit and get that list done. And so I have on my calendar right here a whole lot to do. And they're just little things, but the things I thought about during the week that I'm like, okay, I need to do that. I need to do that. So I'm going through, I'm gonna cross them off as I do them. I like sticky notes, so I'm gonna write down Google flights, and then I have to check with Lauren on the date because we are gonna fly out for her shower and then go see like my home, my childhood home, all the little fun things that we miss of Michigan, and bring you along for that one. So I need to check on the date because I think there's a tracker or a way to put that on your phone, and so I just need to do that. So I wrote that down. That's something I need to do. Right now it says ask Q&A, so I'll just do that now, get that part done. A couple comments today were about marriage and Greg's and my marriage and things like that, and you wanted some Q&A with Greg, and so that'd be a great date day video. So do you guys have any questions? Because I'm like, what can we talk about? I mean, we tried Googling questions, but you know, it's silly. We can just talk and have fun, but if you have specific questions, we can answer those. Put those in the comment section below. Any kind of questions you want to ask the husband, Greg, and we'll do a date day here soon because we like doing that. So just put some questions down. I'll screenshot them and save them, and then we'll go out for dinner one of these days, because he owes me a dinner. Evan gave us some cards too, where he works. So we're gonna go in there and have dinner, and then I think that would be a great thing. I just laughed. Someone just put a comment, said, please change the title of your video because it sounds like your husband is once a month. This is once a month husband does the shopping and monthly freezer meal prep. Yeah, I actually, yeah, right, that is so funny. That does sound like once a month husband. See, I need your guys' feedback, so I'm going to change that. Once a month shopping, let's change that. Shopping with the husband. With the husband and monthly meals. That's too funny. See, people are just be like, my husband's only once a month. Yeah, that's too funny. I love that. Thank you for your comments, because that helps. But I did change that. So give us some questions on what you want us to answer, and we'll do a date night video again, because those are always fun. We love going out, and now that he's home, we could do it more often. So do that. See, that's marked off my list right now. I have to put school out. I did that one. And then I'm going to do my blog today. Yes. So what I'm gonna do is go on right now, and I have a blog. I don't post a lot of things on there anymore, because for me, my husband was saying, why don't you write some more? Why don't you do books, more like that? But I like to talk and share things. I feel like I can do that better than writing. Writing's okay, and I can do it, and I've done it, but I feel like I can speak things out and explain them better than writing. Like, I know when I started my blog, I remember thinking in my head, wow, I wish I could just talk and do a video, because I could explain this stuff so much better than writing in a book. Thank goodness for YouTube years later. This was way back before, when I didn't even know about YouTube. So that's why I choose to just do videos now, because it's a lot easier for me than writing them. But I keep my blog up because I give all my stuff away free over there. You can get free school for the entire year up through ninth grade, plus extras that we do. They're just the basics. They're all free. So if you can go by with a few mistakes, then it's a great thing. It's just the basics. School covers the reading, writing, arithmetic, simple, and then you fill in with the rest. And so that's on there. And I also have like just stuff from back in the day when my kids were little, which is awesome. So I'm going to go on there right now. Let me see. But I'm going to use my hotspot because the kids are using the internet, and if I suck up the internet, then they're going to be like, Mom, I can't watch a video. So today's their more chill day, and they get to watch videos, things like that. So let's see here. So what I do is I answer comments, because I still get a lot of comments over there, and then I post my videos from YouTube to direct people to my channel over there. But I don't want to, and people are like, let's, post more, but I don't have a lot of time for the writing right now, so I would just do a video. So I just post my links on there. I need to go fix a few things, because I don't know anything about computers, but I know that my videos are wider in the little posting section, so I might change that today. I have that written down to fix the space on there. Hopefully I can figure that out today. So I'm gonna work on that right now. Okay, so I'm still sitting at my laptop. What I've been doing is, I haven't even posted yet to my blog yet, but I've been going on my YouTube, and I've been putting my videos in playlist. That's something like I haven't done in my Abundantly Blessed. I organize those nice and neat. That takes time. And I've been reading comments, and got that done, which there was a lot of comments. And someone just asked me to go through the parent planner at Aldi. So I'm gonna do a quick rendition of it, because someone asked me. So this is, I don't want to show my first page, but the first page you fill in your personal information. I have sticky notes of all my passwords and our social security numbers. It has a family emergency plan, home emergency guide. I won't fill this all out, but it does have it. Birthdays, things like that. And then it goes through, it has the month on the first page. You put your own little sticky tabs in the corner. And then in each one, they have your budget, your monthly budget. I'll do a video on budgeting as well too. And then it has a chore chart you can fill out. I don't do that because we have it on our refrigerator. And then it goes through the days. And so let me go through one that I haven't filled too much information out on. So what I did is, it gives you the week. So I put the week, I'm gonna put my school week over here, and then you fill in the days of everything that you have. On my work days, I put extra little things on there so that I know to fill those in of things I gotta do. I post what I have to do, like my videos, things like that. It's got a menu at the bottom, so each week, oh, Maxine, sit with me. Each week I'm gonna put my menu for what we're gonna eat during the week, just to be prepared. I put a little scale over here. These are my own stickers, so that I can weigh myself and do that. And then at the end of each month, it's got like a notes section as well. So it goes through all of the months of the year. You got 12 of them. And then it goes through, it's got, oops, this December. hold on one second. All of December. And then there's a whole bunch of info. There's no such thing as a perfect parent, so just be a real one. That's so true. This has got babysitter info, child's profile. I didn't even realize they had all this. Activities and organizations, children's friends, savings planner, friends and family, auto maintenance. Oh, see, I didn't even see this. Home maintenance, auto maintenance, restaurants and food delivery, a vacation planner, and then notes, tons of notes, tons of notes. And then it's got like a little plastic sleeve and a little pocket back here. How cool is that? So I don't fill in all that in the back. You can. I just, I have that like elsewhere, so things I don't usually get to, but maybe one day I will fill it out all the way. I just like it because it's big and it works for me. It has this little thing here so I know what day. It's like today I can open up to this one. So this, I really like this. I like this a lot. I'm not a big sticker person, but I do like stickers, and so Lauren gave me some, and Greg bought me some as well. So I'm trying to use those because, you know, you should, and it's all good. It's got a little place for a shopping list as well. Like I ran out of vitamin C and vitamins, so those are over there. So these are, this is a great little planner. Get yourself one. It's like $7 at Aldi. So, all right, I'm gonna go back to now posting my videos on my blog. All right, so still working over here, which is awesome. Lauren's over there doing school with the kids right now, so I've been sitting here forever and a day, and I have a blog, and if you can see, I had my YouTube videos on here, and they were like, oh, I forgot I have a touch screen. I was like, why is it moving? This was on this side, and my videos were like overlapping on top of this every time I posted it, and I'm like, how do I even fix that? So I just don't understand this stuff very much, so I like texted Ashlyn, because her and Paul are like computer geniuses, and after I did, I just realized there's a little button I can click just to customize the way it looks. So that is fixed. So that's one more thing marked off on my video. So, okay, so the other thing I have to do is, let's see, practice my songs for church, which I can go over real quickly tomorrow morning, actually. Actually, I'm going to go into Amazon right now and make my, go in there and make sure I edit, because I have a couple homemaking videos, and there's a couple things in there that I didn't add, and I wanted to make sure they were in there, so you guys can have asked me for links. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Okay, so I had a real quick unexpected turn of my life, not really, but Greg was using Evan's car. Loud truck. Evan's car needs an alternator put in and a battery that just died on him. I know, no fun when you have cars and that happens, but thankful we have a husband and a son that can do that. So Colin and Greg are going to do that, but not till this weekend. So he is without a car, but has to work. So he was taking our big giant van, and but Greg and Colin are using it right now, and they're out. So Evan just woke up and was like, I gotta go to work. So I'm like, okay. So I had hurry up and quickly drop him off, which is fine. Awesome, I can do that. But I'm right by Starbucks, so you know what, I've got a Starbucks gift card, so I'm gonna get a Starbucks. I wasn't gonna have one, but I'm like, you know what, I'm here, and then I'm gonna run into a store and pick up something that I'm gonna get for a friend's birthday, and then I'm gonna go head back home and finish my work up and probably start making dinner, because kids will probably be gone. They're gonna go to the park with Lauren, so stop and get this, and then run the store here and see what I can find, and then go head home. So I'm gonna go get me a coffee. All right, did my store. Love a local store. They are so good. Just the personableness of it, and like good people. I went to get something, and the lady like went above and beyond like what she had to do, and like just awesome. So I did that, and I texted Greg, and he's like, honey, stop and see me. So I stopped and seed him. I stopped and seed him. I stopped and saw him here at the shop, and then now I'm gonna go head back home, and then I can I still gotta sit at my computer. You can sit at the computer for a really long time, especially when you do these things. So that's what I'm gonna go back and go see what else I have to do on my list. We're gonna go head home. All right, that's a sound that everybody's gone. I am in my house right now, and there is no one here, which is a really weird feeling. I always have somebody somewhere. There's always kids, there's always this. I do go places by myself, but I don't always, kids are leaving. I don't ever get a quiet house, so I'm like, oh my goodness, what do I have to do? But yes, of course I have to do stuff. So I am looking at what I'm gonna do. I just got home because I had to run, you know, get Evan his thing and all that good stuff. So now I'm looking at everything else I have to do today, and I have to start on dinner tonight, which will be good. I'm looking dinner out. All right, so the only thing I have to do is Lauren and I are gonna be heading up with Matthew to Michigan for her shower and show you guys, like I said, my home where I grew up and all that stuff. So I have Google Flights. Someone, our Ashton and Paul told me to put that on my phone so I can watch and track the flight. So I did that. I'm gonna have to get dinner out for tomorrow. I gotta work on thumbnails. Thumbnails take a long time. No. Thumbnails take some time to do, and I'm not that good at it, but I do them. It's just more of like, okay, one more thing you have to do. So, no. And then I have to do my thumbnails, and I'm looking at my planner, and I think I did everything. The only thing I wanted to do today was, I'm looking, yeah, everything's good, is write in my kids' journals. So I have these right here. These, I'm gonna show you these, yes. What I do for my kids, I remember looking through like my mom's stuff when I was a kid, and she just did little notes, and they were like just little funny things I said or funny things I did, and I'm like, that's really cool. And so I started keeping, like, I had a baby book for the older kids, and then, like, you know, over time forgot to like fill them in, because who forgets everything, you know, after your third, fourth kid. And then after the third, I didn't fill them in anymore. And then I was like, I'm just gonna start writing about them. So I started on a computer, just writing out little notes every month or every 2 months, whenever I remembered, and kept little journals that way. Well, then our computers crashed way too much back in the day. And so then I finally just did notebooks. So what I do, I get myself a notebook, and get these for $10, which is awesome. And I put the child's name in the corner here. This one is Steven's. And then what I do is I write in it whenever I think about it. Now, I might forget when to write in here, which I did. I don't think I'm gonna look and see the last time I wrote, but like I just write a page. So this was Steven. This is when he was born, our 10th baby. So I put when he was born, and I'm like, I'm sorry, my brain is so busy about when he was born because I didn't have the correct weight of him. I put 9 pounds. When born, he was 9 pounds, 16 ounces. He was a big boy. Oh, I put about 9 pounds. I don't even remember how much he weighed. That's just the good mommy I was. I said, I'm sorry, about 9 pounds when you were born. I'm like, sorry, my brain is so busy, because it was a busy time. But I did that, write different things, like when, little notes, things like that I wrote in here. So I'm gonna see here. And I put that when he's a 2-year-old, he loved playing with all the other children and loved being right in the mix of noise. We did a tent camping trip this summer, and you did very well. Lots of good times and good memories. We've enjoyed doing much socialization this summer, and you have done well being out and having lots of people around. I really noticed this summer how much you started playing by yourself and venturing away from mommy. You have really grown independent. You have even go out with daddy by yourself, and I have no need for mom. Such a sweet blonde hair boy. We love you and enjoy your words and snuggles. You have this thing on pinching my moles. Oh yeah, he loved to pinch my moles. On my arm and on my chin. It's your comfort. So cute. I have a mole. Where is it? Right here? Yeah, he always like picks it. I know, that's weird. But see, it's like I forgot about that. So that was when he was 2 years old. So I have things like that written in here. Let's see. This is gonna be bad. When's the last time I wrote in here? December 2017. Oh yeah, see, it's been, oh gosh, 2 years. January 2019 I wrote from, so it was a year from the one time, January 2019. So it's been an entire year since I've written. Yeah, that's the good mommy. Let me make sure. I usually try to do all of them so that, you know, at least it's even that way. But yeah, let's look at Madeline's here. January 2019, yep. So it's been a whole entire year since I've written in their journals. And so I used to mark it on my calendar every few months. I know why I didn't do it. You know why I didn't do it all the time last year? Because I started vlogging. And kids can get, like way long time ago, I did just take videos of the kids. And we have some record of some of the kids, not all of them, some of them. So they get to go back and watch videos. Now some of the kids are like, you didn't record us. I'm like, I know, because life was too crazy. So YouTube is good because I have a documentation pretty much of their kids and what we do through the summers and through the years, things like that throughout the last few years that we've been started doing this. And so that's why I didn't write. I was like, why didn't I put anything in there? That's terrible. But that would be why. So what I'm going to do today, if I get to all of them, I like to, I'll just put what we'll put these right out here on my desk. I keep these in my room, in my nightstand. And so what I'm gonna do is I'll put them on my desk here, and then I'll see them so that I'll know I'll do them. And today, like, I don't really have anything else to do. I think look at my planner and kind of plan for next week. So what I'll do is I'll start writing in there and take one of the children and start writing about them. Now last time I usually start with the older ones, and then by the time I get to the little ones, I'm always like, what do I write about? Because I feel like I'm writing the same thing. So I'm gonna start with the younger ones, get to the other ones so I can share a lot about their life, things like that. So I will do that. I'll probably do one of Steven's real quick, fill his out, and then I can put his away, keep the other ones here. Now then I'm gonna start making dinner, and maybe in between dinner while I'm waiting, I'll fill out some more maybe I'll get to them all today. I will see how life goes. But that's just what we do. And then it's like the kids will have a nice little record. I stop when they're about 18, 19 years old. Like Evan, I stopped writing in his, because he remembers pretty much, you know, his year here. And Lauren's and Colin's obviously done with all theirs. And so I just keep, you know, writing. I'm trying to see how much I've written. And Jaden has, did Jaden get hers from birth? Yeah, Jaden I got right when she was born. Jaden right up until being 14 years old. So it doesn't take up much paper. I think I've only filled out about half the book in here. So it's just something kind of keepsake you can keep with your kids. Real simple, doesn't take a whole lot of work, just little writings, and they're gonna go back and read it. So that's what I have to do today. I'm gonna look at my computer. I guess I'm done with my computer today, which is awesome. So my planner is finished, and so I'm actually gonna flip to the next week and start writing down. Like I already started writing down, let me get one of my pens out here. I do the week of school. That's the menu pens. Let's see. Okay, so we actually are having friends come next week, so I have that, like, so my whole week is pretty much marked off. So I have little sticky notes for me, for church, things that I'm gonna do that I have to remind myself to remind my team about, things like that. So those I have in my planner. I planned out my meals for the week, but they might change because we are having friends here. And I don't know which night we're gonna do dinner, and so we're gonna do probably something different, like a taco bar, because that's good to have for a lot of people. I wrote down my next Tuesday, all the stuff I'm gonna do next week, which I'm looking and I'm like, okay, there's not a whole lot, which is good. We're gonna go to a trampoline park, which is gonna be so much fun with everybody. And then I wrote down our bills next week, which are gonna be paid, and those come on there, and it's gonna be easy. I'm looking, yeah, it's a pretty easy week. So I have filled mine out. It's just very simple. Stick my sticky notes for things that I need. These will come off when I need them. This is gonna be like Tuesdays kind of thing. So, but I keep my little stickers here and fill in the little information that I need. This is just easy for me. Plans out my dinners. If I didn't plan out my dinners, I would just make whatever. But I do have on here, because I already planned my monthly meals, and I'll just write down the different things we're gonna make. So, all right, I guess that's it for my thing. I'm gonna stick my little bookmark in here to show that this is for next week, because this week will be finished, which is great. All right, so this is it. So I'm actually gonna close up my computer area here. I think I'm gonna be done, and I'll go in the kitchen and start working on some dinner, and I'll show you what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. All right, so for dinner tonight, we are making fried rice, like beef fried rice, and egg roll in a bowl. Easy, super easy dinner to make. You can make it and freeze it, and the rice cooked, you can freeze it. Like everything I'm doing right now, you can put it all together and freeze them in pans and put them in your freezer. They turn out just fine. You can freeze the egg roll in a bowl mixture. You can do anything, but I am actually making all of mine from scratch except the beef and the bacon. So my rice is in the pressure cooker. I just use parboiled rice. I put 3 cups in there with 6 cups water. It's almost done. Yes, you can do it and let it go. The best is like overnight and let it be cold and fried in, but that's okay. I didn't do it last night, so that's there. What I'm gonna do in here is make my egg roll in a bowl in the pressure cooker. You just kind of steam it, and all you do is take a package of sausage. So I'm gonna cut this open right now. If I can reach. Okay, so just cut. I have maple flavored just because that's what they had at the discount store, and it was on sale, and I'm like, that'll be fine. So you don't have to have maple flavor, just have regular breakfast sausage. This I think is keto friendly for those of you on keto. I am not on keto, but for those of you that is, so that's the trash. All right, so I'm gonna turn this on hot or saute, and just start it. Get out your wooden spoon. I'm gonna use this. This is my favorite. And then you're just gonna cook that. I'm gonna put some onions in there. Chop up fresh onions, whatever you wanna do. I'm using frozen onions because gathering up fragments, I have fresh ones, but these frozen ones I've had for a few months, so I'd like to use them up. So I'm gonna put a bunch of onions in here. I do like onions, and I need to use them up. So those are gonna go in here. Onions make it delicious. Now, usually you can add some, what else? Ginger, or not ginger, yeah, ginger, garlic. I don't have any garlic. I had the minced garlic in a big jar in the refrigerator. I used it up, and then my friend gave me whole garlic, and I had it in the refrigerator. Well, that went bad. I didn't, I should have froze them. I didn't in time, and I was like, I looked at their, like last week, and I was like, ooh, they're moldy. So if you have garlic, like the whole stuff, and you're not doing anything with it, stick it in the freezer. So I didn't. So I'm gonna pull out granulated garlic powder. This is the Penzi spices. These are really good. I had someone give these to me and they're really good. So I'm gonna put garlic powder in there. Use fresh garlic, whatever you have on hand. We're gonna stick the garlic because we like that in there. And then this is just gonna fry up. It's gonna take a few minutes to do that. And then once it's kind of fried up, we're gonna put some ginger in there, ground ginger, and we're gonna put some soy sauce and sesame seed oil. I'm hoping I'll use this one up because I bought the Imperial Dragon someone told me to try. That's my rice. So I'm hoping that I'll use this up and be able to use this in my dinner. So we'll see and try. But this, I'm just gonna kind of keep this in here. All that I'll have to do is, you can get a package of coleslaw mix. That's real simple. And just pour it in there. I bought a fresh cabbage that it's been in my refrigerator for a little bit, so I'm just gonna peel off the outside layers to get down to a nice looking layer, and then I'll slice that. You can put it in your food processor and do it, but I think I'm just gonna chop it up today, you know, pretend I enjoy it, because I don't. And then I'm gonna start making my beef fried rice. What I'm gonna do for mine is, I'm gonna do a little backwards. On the stove, I'm gonna pan out right now. So what I'm gonna do for mine is I'm going to put frozen onion, because I can. Frozen onion is nice. That smells so good. It's the maple sausage and onion. Ooh, that smells really good. So that's gonna cook right there. Put the onions in here. I am also gonna put in mine bacon. All I did was cook my bacon in a pan, and then I put it in here and you kind of crumble it. Bacon is really good in fried rice. I know it might not sound like it is, but I remember reading Hints from Heloise. Remember that book? My mom used to have that, and I remember as a kid reading it. And I remember bacon in beef fried rice. I know that's weird, but it tastes really good. So just a little bit. See this much I'm putting in ours, and this is for our whole family. So that is going to be a meat in there. And then I'm going to take, this is beef. That doesn't look like much either, but this is the beef from our, that I cooked a roast in. I cooked a roast. It was a London broil, and then I just cooked it until it was fall apart, shredded. So that's gonna go in here. And then I pulled this out of the freezer. I think this is chicken. Let me see what it is. It is chicken. It's actually honey sesame chicken. So we're actually gonna have, look at that all together. Babe, this was a honey sesame chicken, and it actually was in, I might leave this separate. This I just froze because we had too much of it. I was going to add it to it, but I think I'm going to not do that. No, I'm not going to do that. In your little mixture here, garlic, you know, powdered garlic. Fresh garlic is better, but powder if you got it. And then I'll put some ginger in here. And we're just going to saute this and let it cook. I'm also going to add a package of mixed vegetables here. Drop that with your too. Put that in there. And then what I'm going to do is cook this until it's heated over here on the stove. Once it's done, I'm going to crack an egg in there and just kind of fry it up, and that'll be like my mixture. I'll add some soy and sesame seed oil to it as well, and then mixing it with my rice when that's done. So we're going to put this over here. Delish. Okay, I'm going to go throw my mess away.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the
I've been dreaming so much lately about your face when you're smiling.
All right, so my kitchen is done. I got dinner over here. Instead of using foil, I just covered it with a plate and with pans. That's a good way to do it because we're gonna be eating here in a little bit. All the dishes are done before we eat, so that's good. It makes dinner so much easier to clean up if all your dishes are done. Everything's wiped out, clean, ready to roll, so I'm done. So now I'm gonna sit down and work on my journals because I can do that. There's no kids here, it's quiet. Turn my worship music on and just enjoy some silence.
The only thing that saves me. Hey, I don't know if I told you that I think you're beautiful, and how I can't wait to hold you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down, and I don't know how I would do without you. Yeah, you pull me up when I'm falling down. Hey, now look into my eyes. You can use them as a mirror, baby. You're my ticket to paradise. Hey, now everything's alright. We've been longing for each other.
All right, so I got through 4 of the books. I'm gonna work on the other 2. The kids just got home, so it might get a little loud in here, but I have enjoyed some quiet. So I'm gonna continue working until they come in, because they'll probably just chill and do their thing. So I'm almost done. I'm getting them done, so I'm gonna keep working.
This is something that I know.
Okay, so I've got everybody's journals done, which is awesome. The kids came home and I finished up the last 2, so I don't know, I've probably been sitting here an hour. I don't ever sit for an hour, so that was really nice. Some things I used to do in their journals is, and I could have did it this year, but I didn't. I used to write down their favorites, and I put your favorites and list like color, toy, movie, song, singer, food, dessert, ice cream, things like that, and then I would have them fill it out. I've done that before. I describe your perfect day, what I wish for the most, I think I'm good at, I enjoy listening to what I dislike, and then write your name, and sometimes I have them draw a picture, things like that in here. I was just thinking, I'm like, I forgot to do that. And so those are just some things you can add in here, just to have something so they can look back. We just did the favorite thing last year, so I probably will wait for, you know, a couple more years, and then they'll be able to see how things change over the years. But for now, these are all done, which is awesome. So I'm gonna go put these back into my drawers, probably pull them out next year if I remember, which will be good. So kids are home, they had a good day. Did you go to the park and have fun? Yeah, Steven's like, yeah. They went to the park and got to sit in E-News and play and just have a good time. So that was good for them. They went to the store and picked up popcorn flavorings, so they can have popcorn tonight with their Pelican snowballs. So it was a good day. All right, we'll go put these away. Okay, I decided to come outside. It is beautiful. It is a nice day. Lauren said it was a little chilly at the park, but it feels like a good little day. Ruby's barking away because Jane is leaf blowing. She really likes doing outside work and doing the chores outside, which is great. So she raked the yard really good. I was like, Jade, I forget how nice it looks after you do all that. So husband's been busy, Colin's busy, and Evan's working, gone. So we don't have anybody to really do the yard. And so it's been nice having it all cleaned up. So I was thinking, I was talking to Lauren, I'm like, I feel like I should close this video and start working on it, so then I can end my day. So what I did, dinner's in there, you saw it. It's delicious, it tastes delicious. I cannot wait to eat it. I went and had a bite. I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot wait to eat this. So we are gonna probably eat about a half hour. It's about 4:30. We're gonna eat about 5. Eat dinner, everybody will eat, and then I think the kids are gonna watch Lego Movie 1 and 2 tonight. So they're gonna throw 2 movies on, and then they bought popcorn toppings, and so like the ranch one and the nacho cheese, and then we thought we'd do, because she's like, I go get them slushies, I could do all this. I'm like, why would you do slushies when we have a snowball machine right in our kitchen? We don't need to buy slushies anymore. And so she's like, you're right. So they just bought like a $1 container of popcorn topping. That's a real cheap way to spruce up your popcorn. Then we have a lot of the popcorn seeds to make air pop popcorn. So we're gonna do that tonight. Have that, watch a movie, and just chill and hang out. So beautiful day, Friday, great. I don't have any plans for tomorrow, nothing at all. Greg decides we're gonna go somewhere, then guess what? You guys will get an extra video, but if we don't, we'll just be home, and then I'll see you guys on Monday. So you guys have I'll see you tomorrow too. Here comes Jade with the leaf blower. She's doing a great job. I'm gonna leave. Jade's over here leaf blowing. She's gonna come. All right, I came up this way because Jade's leaf blowing over there. So I'm like, I'll come out this way and say goodbye to everybody. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to probably not do a whole lot tomorrow, which is good. Just relax with the family. Maybe, like I said, maybe we'll go somewhere. I don't know. Go hiking or just get out. We'll see what Greg's plans are and what we're gonna do. But either if we don't, you know what, we'll still enjoy a day at home. So I'm liking these days. I'm loving being able to get all my work done and sit at my computer all day if I have to, get stuff done. So much better. Life is moving forward, people, and I hope it is for you too, and it will. You just keep applying what God says and do what he tells you to do. Oh, there goes the lights. Be at the right place. Our little lights came on. Be at the right place, you have the right opportunities and the right path that he has for your life. So you guys have a fantastic, I mean fantastic rest of your Friday. I know I'm going to. I'm going to work on this video and I like doing that. And then I'm going to be done, shut my laptop and be ready. Not until, I don't have to do anything until Monday. So you guys have a great day and we're going to see you again. All right, have a good day. Bye.